I'm going to walk you through how to get your tasks into a database from Slack using Notion custom agents. You'll soon see that it is so easy that the difficult part is working out what your problems are. And I've solved that for you because I've given you this quick win. So the problem is that it takes a long time to go into Notion, find the right database, as you might have dozens of them like me, things like tasks, projects, decisions, issues. You've got to remember where they are or search for them. And so between that moment of coming up with the idea of the thing that you want to add in, you get this minute of faff, and then before you know it, you've given up on doing it and it just hasn't happened and it's lost, and that is sad. So the solution is very straightforward. We're going to send a Slack message of the task or project that we want to do. Then the Notion custom agent is going to go away. It's going to create the database entry, and then that database entry is going to be added for us. Easy. Okay, how do we do it? Well, here is the database we want to add the project into. It is a clone of our projects database that we use at TuringWorks, and you can see there's just a bunch of different statuses that we push projects through to get them through to being complete. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to create it right here in the Notion AI. I'm doing that because saving having to find the database, I can just refer to it here. And my tip would be just get AI to write the system prompt for you, because there's a whole bunch of different sections, and if it creates it, it'll give you the sections, and then you can change the specifics, but the overall instructions will be pretty similar. So to do that, I'm just going to dictate to it what I want. I want you to create a Notion custom agent, which I can use to add projects to this database from our Slack. I would like the new projects to be added into the backlog, which is the status. They should be assigned to whoever in Notion whoever in Slack has created them, and then fill in the relevant fields if they're provided. Based on back and forth with the user, they should then be able to create more context, which you should ask them if they want to do. Similarly, they should be able to edit an existing project if they mention that that's something they want to do in the Slack as well. There we go. Off to the races. I've got it to do that in Opus 4.6 because it's a really great model. Other models are available. Okay, while it's doing that, I will just pause this video. All right, it's done it. It took about a minute. I had time to pour myself a coffee. Here it is. So I'm going to go to the agent that it's created, and this will take me to the agents section of the Notion project bot. So you got to read through the instructions. It doesn't have all the context you have. So what it's done is here it's written a system instruction, a project management system as in the demo. Great, adding a new project. It creates the page, good, puts it in backlog as requested, blah, 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 category, client. Yeah. This all sounds sensible. Cool. Yeah. Matching Slack with Notion user. It's done that. If you're unsure. Okay. Yeah, this all sounds great. We'll check that the agent trigger is run, so the agent is mentioned in any channel. Perfect. So you might have to configure your Slack. You just click through to set it up. If you don't already have that, it'll give you a to-do list here if that's not there. There are other triggers. You could get it to trigger if the certain emoji has been added, which is fine. I don't like that because it's obscure. People might just not know or remember, especially if you have new joiners. I prefer just to be able to mention add a new project, and then that's much clearer. And then it's got the task agent demo. It's got all Slack channels. You can limit it to certain channels. Cool, sounds good to me. What's this? Yeah, okay, fine. So I'm just going to do it in all TuringWorks. Done. Save it. And now we'll go and test it. So in order to trigger it, you at Notion, and you'd say something like, I would like you to create a new project that is, I need to do an audit of problems in the business and look at which ones are amenable to solving with Notion custom agents. And this task will take a couple of hours and will result in a prioritized list of projects and agents we can create. And it's off to the races. This can take a little while. I gave it Opus 4.6, a very smart model, but not a particularly quick model. So while that's working away, let's pause. We have a reply. That took under a minute. And you can see here that it's created a new project, and I can view that in Notion. I can view that in Notion. Okay, it's loaded Notion in my the app version, and I was on web. Fine, so it's just gonna take a little bit longer to load. Okay, here it is. Business problems audit, Notion custom agents, assignee Alistair Bell. It's in the backlog. Happy days, it works. And now I could add more details here. It's asked me if I want to set any of these things. It's like a run. Value, what I mean, think of the value. Let's put 1 mil. Start today. Why not? Now you've seen how easy it is. And it'll go away and edit it. Dead easy. And I would recommend, once you do this as your next step, after you've solved this first problem that I've given you, work out a whole bunch of problems in the company, see which are amenable to this new tool to solve them, and then prioritize them. Work on the ones that have a high impact and low effort, the quick wins, and you're off to the races. That took me under 10 minutes. So think what you can do if you spent a couple of hours on this and the amount of different tasks that you could automate and clear up admin. So enjoy. Let me know how you get on.